Straight on to business with Sean Pellegrin. He's starting today with a look at the market, Sean.
Yeah, the reignition of the conflict between the U.S. and Iran driving new uncertainty over the future of oil supply. As a reminder, the Hormuz Strait used to see a fifth of the world's oil go through it every year. Futures contracts for barrels of West Texas Intermediate or Brent crude both rising over 3% as a result this Wednesday. One aspect in particular straining supply forecasts, the US Treasury Department's decision to revoke the authorization it had given to sell oil internationally and in US dollars, this given to Iran. This after several tankers were hit by projectiles in the strait in the past few days. That authorization or sanctions waiver had been given until August 21st as part of that memorandum of understanding between the two countries, which reopened the Hormuz Strait last month. Well, this now means that tens of millions of barrels of Iranian oil that had already left the country are now in limbo and stranded on tankers at sea. According to Bloomberg calculations based on data by Vortexa, about 63 million barrels are currently at sea in the Persian Gulf and across Asian waters. Most of the ships, the yellow dots on the map, are not indicating a destination to their voyage or are saying they are available for order, meaning they are looking for a buyer. This will make it more difficult for Iran to sell what is now the lifeline for its regime, thus also removing a key incentive to stick to negotiations.
An incredible map there. What about any impact on the stock market, Sean?
Well, chip and tech stocks in Japan and South Korea falling this Wednesday, though the Shanghai Composite Index and the Hong Kong Hang Seng Index are higher. Investors attracted by the cheaper alternative offered by Chinese AI firms in this context. In Europe, at the open, the major bourses are trading lower as well. Energy stocks among the biggest gainers, obviously, with the oil prices going up, and airline stocks among the biggest losers.
Sean's got some tech news for us now. This is a big launch planned for OpenAI.
The maker of AI chatbot ChatGPT announced its latest model series will be released to the public on Thursday. This includes GPT 5.6, Sol, the flagship model, as well as Terra and Luna, which are respectively a mid-range version for everyday work and a fast, low-cost option. Well, this was announced after the U.S. government reportedly approved the launch as the advanced models drew concern from authorities over their unprecedented ability to detect weaknesses in code that can be exploited by hackers, thereby raising national security fears. OpenAI said in late June it had shared preview access to GPT 5.6 with a limited group of U.S.-based partners at the government's request.
Now, next from Sean, it's a pretty revealing figure. It's become a real sign of the times as Europe boils under successive heat waves.
Some 1.9 million air conditioners and fans were sold here in France in just the final 2 weeks of June. It's an all-time record as demand explodes across the continent. The top beneficiary, China. Its factories are cranking out new models at top speed. Brian Quinn and our colleagues at France Télévisions take a look inside one of them in this report.
The production line runs non-stop, its workers wasting not a second as they carry out their tasks. This is the heart of one of the world's top air conditioning producers. Its technical manager has one goal: to pick up the pace.
We have 6 of these production lines. Each one can produce up to 5,000 units a day. We export to 130 countries. Europe is a big market for us.
Over the past 2 months, France in particular has become a top client as demand explodes.
With the heat wave in Europe, demand has exceeded all our expectations. For France, our sales were up 134% over last year.
Turnover more than doubling as the French get hooked on Chinese air conditioners. In the giant warehouse, mountains of boxes.
All of this is going to France.
Even the distribution manager is blown away.
I'm stunned. French demand has blown up in the past 2 months. I've been here for years, and this is the first time that I've seen this.
The phenomenon, seen across multiple brands and varieties of ACs, portable units are in especially high demand. And to deliver them as quickly as possible, they're not traveling by sea. Chinese brands are instead choosing trains. Here is where the route is set out, 9,000 kilometers from China to France.
Before, we never used railways for shipping to Europe. Now, though, the delivery time is 1 month. It's twice as fast as by ship.
It's a race against time to get to market before the fading of the summer heat.
Charles, thanks a lot. Charles Pellegrin with Business.